And now it's time for the Three-Ring Circus Halftime Show again. Okay, we're live.
I'm sharing. I'm sharing because we lost internet connection.
We were live. We lost internet connection. You know how it goes.
He's all, hey, we on. Is that you? That's me. Is that you?
All right, cool. So share it up, Raider Nation. Sometimes that happens. You know, the internet's been acting kind of funky out here. But we're working on all that. And we're going to continue the halftime show with Oakland Raiders Savages Pastor Savage clip again. And then we will move along with the show. So be patient. Thank you, everyone.
Ooh, yeah. Welcome everybody back to the Raider Nation congregation. It's good to see all you guys out there again. Oh, yeah. Can I get an oh, yeah? All right, here we go. Let's see who's out there. We got welcome to the Faith of the Silver and Black. We have new head coach Josh McDaniel and GM Dave Ziegler. They just walked right in. Hey, just want to give you guys, welcome to the Raider Nation congregation. We hope to see some great things from you, and hopefully you can take us to the next level, back to the promised land. Oh yeah, can we get an oh yeah? There you go. And who else we got there? Brother John Gruden. It's okay, brother. You are still welcome here in Raider Nation. We still love you, and I know you still have love for us. But hey, confession is after the services, so if you want to sit, wait, hear the word, it's all good, brother, because we still have love for you. But we have confessionals after the services, so hey, can't wait to hear. We got you, brother. Oh yeah, here we go. And who else we got? Oh, we got the chosen one right here, just walking right in. Devontae Adams, how you doing, brother? Can we get an oh yeah, oh yeah? We can't wait to see some miracles from you going down the field. You know, we're glad you came over and converted to the dark side. We know you always wanted to be part of Raider Nation, and here you are, brother. We got you, and you know what? We have faith in you, brother. Let's get another oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, today's word is praise. We want to praise the Hall of Fame Enshrinement Committee for enshrining, finally, 3-time Super Bowl winning receiver Cliff Branch. Oh yeah, come get oh yeah. Cliff Branch, though you're not here in body, us in Raider Nation will carry your spirit along into the Hall of Fame, because that's what we do. We're going to keep your spirit alive. Can we get an oh yeah for that one right there? Here we go. Yeah, I love it, oh yeah. Now speaking of praise, let's praise the spirit of Coach John Madden, who had passed away late last year, 2021. You know, he was the first one to bring us to the promised land, and that's what we're trying to get to again. So let's just give thanks and give praise to Coach Madden. Though, like we say, you're not here in body, you are also here in spirit. We will carry your spirit along, your spirit to the sideline, your enthusiasm, the way you just went off on people on the side, the referees out there. We're going to carry that spirit out there in the sections of our new stadium. We're going to go out there and we're going to keep your spirit alive. Can we get an oh yeah? Yeah. Now, we have new aspirations in the book of Raider Nation that we're trying to get to the new promised land. This is what we're trying to do, and we're going to try to get to it. Let us all just bow our heads now and say the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Lord. Oh yeah. Let's just go out there and be strong, Raider Nation. We're right there. We're right there. So just keep the faith, keep the spirit alive of all our legends. As Al Davis once said, it's better to be feared than to be respected. We don't adjust, we dominate. And as we dominate this year, the NFL is going to have to adjust to us, because we're going to be back. We are back, Raider Nation. Can I get it? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Gruden, I told you. Confessions are after. Go. Do not give him the Wi-Fi password. That's how we got in trouble the last time. Come on, let's go. Raider Nation. Ooh, yeah. We are out. Ready for this year. Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
Oh yeah!
No toque nada.
Oh, yeah, don't touch
that
shit.
That was your fault, Savage. Your fault.
Yeah.
All the way over there. It's your fault.
Bad luck of some kind, for sure, sure. All right, cool. So, thank you, Oakland Raider Savage, for that skit. Yeah, we definitely need some Hail Marys from Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And John Gruden, get in that damn confession booth, man. Just some of the shit you were saying was kind of shitty. But you know what? I did say that, this team is about second chances, and I still stand by that. We were going to win the Super Bowl with John Gruden and Derek Carr. But that's here nor there. We're onward, as you were talking about, this new regime. Bringing us back to the promised land. So looking forward to all that. Again, Raider Nation, stay tuned to the halftime show because we are writing Dome Improvement Episode 2. So Raider Vanessa, this guy is always coming up with something. You never know what he's going to say. What is up with this guy?
Savage?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. He's just like one of those little jack-in-the-box thingies or whatever you get, whatever. I don't know.
Bing, jack-in-the-box. Oh, man.
He's probably like, really, Vanessa?
All right, cool. So this we're going to go ahead and move on to this week's segment of This Week in Raider Nation. All right, go.
Here we go. Oh, yes. All right, so y'all know me, Raider Vanessa. Man, I got to put my beard down and talk and with my hands. Oh, just kidding. All right, so... Yeah, like I said, y'all know me, Raider Vanessa Navarrete. I do have, you can follow me on YouTube. So there's my information. I think you see the information there, right? I think so. So Raider Novelas. So you can follow me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook, Raider Vanessa Navarrete. I also do Instagram as well. So Raider Vanessa Navarrete. So on the YouTube channel, you can like, share, subscribe. So if y'all need to get a hold of me for whatever reason, yes, I am the TNBC ambassador renewals. You can hit me up with the emails, send me an email to renew everything. So, just getting the word out there. But so today in Raider Nation, this week in Raider Nation, we've got a couple things coming up. I know Cynthia IE has, we just did some, the Easter, what do you call it? Yeah, the Easter bag drop-off. So I know there's a few chapters that did a lot of their Easter stuff this weekend. So Cynthia IE has her drop-off dates April 13th, 15th, and 16th. So you can contact Cynthia IE. And this is going to be at the 4800 South Maryland Parkway, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89119 in Las Vegas. So you see the flyer here. We've got a bunch of clubs out there participating. So we've got Run Squad. I got my Run Squad shirt on today. Chucky Stuggs, TNBC Family Worldwide, Southside Raider Nation, Raider Jester. Let me see who else we got. Raider Puppet, Misfits. So a lot, everybody out there participating, donating. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry if I missed some of the flyers on there. Donations, you can contact Cynthia IE if you would like to donate. So, and then we do have, a few things going on. We've got the TBH for the draft. So April 29th, I believe. We're going to be, Cisco is going to be having the party out there at the Tropicana. And that is going to be, like I said, the Tropicana. Oh, let me see. I can't see that one that far. I can't see that, but hold on, let me find it. Like I said, see, Savage jacked me up, man. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay, so that's all right. So this one's gonna be at the Tropicana. And if y'all are gonna want to party out there, whoever's going to the Tropicana or to the draft, the official football draft watch party of the Black Hole at Tropicana. So this is going to be So they're gonna have a Corona and Modelo. I always say we because I'm giving this information, so I say we. So I apologize if it's we, even though it's them. But Corona and Modelo bucket specials, meet the super fans, VIP tables available for purchase. So you can hit up Cisco Ortega if you want more information on that. So this is going to be Friday, April 29th. Doors open at 6 p.m., y'all. So free admission. Free admission. Free admission. Did I say that? Did you say it?
Free.
Free. Okay. So free admission. Doors open at 6 p.m. This is going to be at the Tropicana, Las Vegas TBH chapter. And then small print down here on the flyer. See at the very, very bottom there. So it says Thursday, April 28th, 4 p.m. First round watch party. So this is going to be at the Trago Lounge. And then Saturday, April 30th at noon. Final rounds watch party again at Trago Lounge. So again, that's going to be the Black Hole at Tropicana. If you need more information, contact Cisco Ortega, Cisco Kid, for the Las Vegas chapter. And then next, let me see, what do we have? We have the Madeira Raider Nation Explosion 3 going on. So that we're going to be out there as well. So that information, Raider Nation Explosion. Let me get it over on this side. And then there's also going to be, just like last year, there's going to be hotel stuff. We're going to be having the blocks at the hotel. So the information for that one. Hold on, let me go over here. Hold on, guys. Same thing like what I do on my show. Messing it up over here. All right, so we've got the Raider Nation Explosion Saturday, July 23rd. So tickets on sale now. So there's going to be live music, food. If you were out there last year, be prepared. It is hot. I don't know how hot it's going to be this year. Hopefully not too hot. Let me see. Family fun and more. So this is going to be at the Madeira Fairgrounds, 1850 Cleveland Avenue. And then there is going to be a special rate, $109. All you got to do is use group code RNE. So again, use group code RNE. And this is at the Hampton Inn and Suites. So 3254 Airport Drive, Madeira, California. So you can contact them, 559-661-0910. And again, use group code RNE to get that rate at $109. So, and it's not too far. I mean, I know I stayed there the last time, so it's just right around the little bridge area there. So it's not too far at all. And then we've got, for Baby Superman, for those of you who know, oh my God, I forgot his name. Tony Vasquez. Totally just forgot his name. So Tony Vasquez Jr., they do this. This is an annual thing for him. The last time I knew, Tony Jr. was sick. They were gonna get him better so that way he can have the surgery that he needed. But every year they put on this the golf fundraiser tournament. So this is gonna be April 23rd. So Arrojo del Oso Golf Course. So this is a 4-person scramble format. 8 a.m. is a shotgun start. So the fee includes round of golf, range balls, lunch, and team pitcher. I said balls. Okay, so this is the golf balls. So 500 a team or 125 individual. So on here, just reading the information off the flyer there. So it's going to be the longest drive closest to the pin. 10,000 hole-in-one and many more contests, raffles, and prizes. Proceeds from this event help with special funding to the Lexium Heart Foundation as well as other heart families in need. So y'all are in that area. Contact Tony Vasquez. So the information is at the bottom at the flyer there, or you can email babysupermanvasquez@gmail.com, or contact Tony Vasquez at 505-907-2943 if y'all want to participate in that. So, like I said, get in touch with them. I believe this is out in, let me see, where is this one at? I think it's Albuquerque, New Mexico. So, Arroyo del Oso Golf Course is where it's going to be held at. And again, April 23rd, 2022. And then we've got Raider Nation Summer Kickoff, May 21st, Saturday, May 21st. At the Stramler Park, 4003 Chester Avenue, Bakersfield, California, 93301. So they're going to have the meet and greet with Hunter Renfro and Denzel Perryman. So live performance, carnival, games, prizes, vendors, kids zone. So get your pre-sale tickets at summerkickoff2022.eventbrite.com. So, like I said, pre-sale, there's, I think there's still a few tickets left. I didn't check before I came on here. If you have any questions, this is going to be put on from Raider Crusaders with Lorenzo Lerma. So, if you have any questions, you can reach out to him. You can find him on Facebook, Lorenzo Lerma, Raiders Crusaders. So, again, Saturday, May 21st for the Raider Nation Summer Kickoff. So if you want any information, there's going to be different time zones with the two out there. So Renfro and Perryman. So more information. The information is also on the Summer Kickoff 2022.eventbrite.com for the prices of those pre-sale tickets. So I think that's it for right now. Easter's coming up. I believe I'm going to be doing a raffle as well. We've got a raffle going on with TNBC Kids, so we're going to be doing that on Easter Day, I believe. So get in contact with also Raider with TNBC for any donations or more information on that, or contact myself and I can get your name on the will, or it'll happen that Easter day. But I think that's all that I got for the Raider Nation this week. So, like I said, if y'all need information out there, we do this Monday night live. So, you want information, I can put the flyer up, or you can all do it yourself. We come out here just to give me more information for the nation. I can't take credit for that because that's Speedy's saying there, so I'm not going to take all that credit for that. So information for the nation. But again, you can find me on YouTube, Raiderette Vanessa Navarrete, Raiderette Novelas. So again, you can find me on Facebook, Raiderette Vanessa Navarrete. So, or like you would say, how do you say my last name? I'm like,
Sheffield.
Oh, Sheffield. Okay, my bad. So, no, Navarrete. You got to roll your R's.
Sheffield.
Okay, all right. All right, y'all. That's all that I've got for Raider Nation. See, you got me all jacked up now. So, news for Raider Nation for the week. So, there you go.
And we're back.
Yep, we're back.
That ends the halftime show. Free TBH. Don't forget, we're gonna be. Oh, we got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller.
We free TBH party. I would recommend going to that party because free is good. When Rob came on here, man, a lot of people were complaining about prices for the black hole, but the black hole went out and made sure that they found a way for the Raider Nation to go to an event for free. The Black Hole is probably the only club that I'll ever really fuck around with again. And the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew, shout out to them too. They're pretty cool. Misfits and whatnot, but whatever. Now we got a caller on here, so let's move on.
Another Raider hit, fucking up an instrumental. All you haters are sentimental. Feel the hits going through your tempos. Raiders are so damn influential. Fuck your team and the colors you rep. You ain't about shit messing with these vets. 4, 12, 13, 20 that win. The Raider fans about to get cracking, so aggressive, get possessive, making them feel the consequences. Feel the motivation, no hesitation. Your weak ass team got complications. You up for the challenge for the silver and black? The Raiders are back in full attack. Raiders are back, let's get it cracking. No time for slacking, no relaxing. Full mode action, satisfaction. Taking it back like the main attraction. Who that be? 34 Bo Jackson. Las Vegas Raiders making it happen. Keep on snapping, fools we blasting. Keep that passion, hard hit smashing. No reaction, no distraction. Lay 'em out like the assassin. Raiders ball, first down on the 30. Car backs up, throws a bomb, let's pretty. Caught by the rookie, rugs down on the 10. Sweep the Jacobs, now we going in. Touchdown, that's the way we do it. Rest review it, nothing to it. Big time players make big time plays. Come on, bring it on, that's the name of the game. Defense up on the field, let's go. Quarterback yells.
All right, take it away.
Oh, me? You can leave it up to me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, we've got Power Raider on the line with us tonight. So what's good, Power Raider? Are you there? Can you hear us? We live now.
Hey, thank you so much for inviting. We're live, right?
Yeah, we live.
Okay. Thanks so much for inviting me back, Homer. I know 2 years ago, 2020, the year I debuted, you gave me an opportunity to present myself to the Raider Nation. I love what you're doing with your show, bringing everybody together, and just letting everybody know what super fans are out there, what they're doing, and what they're contributing with the community. And here I am again, 2 years from now. I'm back at your show.
We do take donations. Since, you know what I mean? That's what we do, right? Nowadays, we go around collecting money in the Raider Nation, so we take donations too.
There you go. Well, just for your viewers, I don't know how many viewers you have right now. I did post out a flyer right now. I know you're having technical difficulties, but please, if Vanessa, if you could write down the names of everybody that's in there, I'm going to hook them up with a Power Raider patch. You know, I have a lot of patches ready to go, so if you could see the viewers there, the list of names, write down their names, and then shoot it over to me. I'll send them over some patches. You know me, I'm a big giver. I give to everybody, the community, the kids, and, definitely want to reward those that stick around through the challenges with the media that you're going on, with the Wi-Fi and all that. And so thanks again for this opportunity, Homer. So you mentioned to talk about Run Squad, what we're doing, the events that are going on, and all that. So just to recap what Run Squad is an acronym for Raiders United Now Squad. And our fabulous Raider Vanessa, she's sporting out the shirt right there. She's one of our board members for Run Squad. And we have Addie Luna, we have David Luna, we have Marco, William, Raider Speedy, Raider Sal. There's a lot of people that are part of the board and supporters that help us, be where we're at, and we're definitely growing. We're on the building stages right now, and so we're a baby. We're learning how to crawl first, but we're really appreciate the collaboration that a lot of the booster clubs, organizations that reach out to us and say, hey, do you want to collab with us? And one of those that constantly keep me in mind, and I want to thank from the bottom of my heart, is Cynthia. Cynthia, she's awesome. She always says, hey, I'm doing this event. You want to join? I'm like, yes, thank you for counting me in. So shout out to the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew. You guys are awesome. Always giving back to the Las Vegas, Clark County community. Also, big shout out to Sugar Free, Joe from the Misfits. We're always, talking about the events going on, and he's always doing so much for the community out there. And, thank you again for allowing Run Squad to be part of your event as well. I know last year we went out to do the event for the abilities, people with special needs, abilities, and all that for the trunk or treat. That was cool. Even though I was stuck in traffic, I was determined. There was a fire on the freeway. I was determined to be there. And so the kids loved it. And again, guys, I dressed up as Power Raider. Two of the favorite things I grew up was watching the Power Rangers and Raider football. And so ultimately it became a mashup of the favorite things I grew up with. And if you guys see my Facebook and my Instagram, I know a majority of the Power Rangers, and so I have pictures with them and all that. And so a lot of my gear is legitimate, Power Rangers gear that I restructured to be a Raider Ranger. Basically now I'm called as Power Ranger. And so that's one of the things I promoted myself as, because the more exposure I could get, the more I could be able to expose the nonprofit Run Squad, to get back to the kids. And so going back to Run Squad, what we do is we focus on foster kids, helping them, through their development, helping them stay on track, on course. And some of the things that we do, just an example, like last year we were able to take 17 kids. We had 17 tickets for different events, whether it was boot camp, training camp, or the games, to go watch. So these kids could be able to watch these activities with the Raiders. And we met with the facility coordinator at Safe Haven and at Shannon Westhouse Homeless. I don't want to butcher it up. Shannon Westhouse Homeless Teen Youth Center. And also we teamed up with Vegas Wish, and we were able to take these kids to these certain events. And as long as, they're doing good in school, doing community involvement, being drug-free, because it's so easy to be peer pressure, not having a mom and dad, living in a facility, to be pressured to be part of the cool kids, the cool crowd. And, and if they're, if they're doing great in school and they're staying focused, they're not involved in drugs, gangs, and they're doing community involvement, those are the kids we want to incentivize and bring them to these games or these experiences. And so, we're slowly but surely getting more and more awareness, and a lot of season ticket holders have been reaching out to me. So I'm hoping to have a huge turnout this year, especially for the training camp. And so we'll see what happens. Again, we're like David Luna told me, we're first learning how to crawl, walk, and then later on we're gonna go running, sprinting. And I appreciate everybody that stuck along with this journey, because it was rough at first. Now we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so it's building up. And so shout out to the Raiders Crusaders. I know we were given an opportunity. We actually got a booth at the event, so we'll be there. Run Squad will be there representing hard, and we'll have our flyers, we'll have brochures. Hoping by then we'll have our website up and running, and a lot of great things are going to happen, man.
Well, awesome, man.
Hello?
Keep up the great work. Yeah, no, man. We talked a lot, after Canton. Well, maybe not a whole lot, but we talked a lot before Canton. You know what I mean? Hopefully you learned a lot from that, dude, because I know, I told you a few things and you went ahead and it all happened. But here we are, so I'm happy that you're doing good. That's, just keep on grinding, man.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people reached out to me. They say, "You're gonna go on the show?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's all like, and whatever it
Hashtag
was,
unity, right? You know what I mean? When you want
yeah,
to say unity, you got to be about unity. You can't be all behind the
yeah.
scenes talking shit, but whatever.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Vanessa could vouch. She was always in Run Squad. I don't talk shit. I don't talk behind anybody's back. In fact, I
Only when you're
embrace
drunk.
people. And
Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
You never seen me drunk.
Yes, we've
But,
got Zoom. I've got a Zoom party. I will send you the link.
Yes.
Remember? You remember.
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know.
cool.
I
That was
won't
a
even
good
say
time.
the rest.
That was
I won't put you on the spot like that.
But I'm always promoting
Yeah.
positive. I'm never the one. You'll never see me talk about 3 things on my social media. One thing, you'll never hear me talk about politics. You'll never hear me talk about religion, or you'll never hear me talk about vaccination status, because those are some very sensitive subjects nowadays, and people just get on the edge really bad. And so I stay away from those subjects. In fact, when I have people that disagree with me, I try to talk to them and see where there's disagreement, and just kill people with love and kindness, and ultimately understand that, these are all Raider family, and we're all loyal. Raider fans are super loyal. We're not going to jump ship, so therefore, we got to get along. We ain't going nowhere. So we got to, together as one, we could beat anyone. That's my motto, And so we embrace everybody, and eventually everybody, gets to know each other, and we're able to push on forward better. And so with that said, some of the events that are going on, I mean, I try to get involved as much as possible. I have the draft weekend coming up. So I'll be there. I'll probably be leaving Thursday night. I'll get there Friday. I was hoping to get there earlier, but we lost our picks with the trades, which were good trades. So I'll be there Friday with the Elite Super Fans going on at Club Troy in Golden Nugget. So if you guys out in Friday night, that's from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Elite Super Fans is basically, it's a nonprofit for anti-bullying. So everybody is welcome as long as you have a ticket. That event already sold out. So
I know, yeah. That event already sold out with Tiffany. Was it what's her name? I always mess up.
Yeah,
Tiffany.
Harley Bills.
Yeah.
Bills.
Yes.
So I was honored earlier this month to be part of the board for Elite Super Fans. So
Nice.
You have Ramathor from the Rams. Then you have Tiffany. I have myself. You see a lot of these flyers I make, and I'm trying to promote as much as possible. So, and Tiffany had to let doubt and worry about, how are we going to be able to sell out a place of 300, people, and 2 weeks in, sold out. So I'm like, it could happen. The tickets sold within 2-3 weeks. They sold so fast. Everybody wants to be part of positive winning and attitude of people that anti-bullying, and everybody wants to support that. So I know you guys are going to be there. I know we have the news media out there. I mean, big shout out to One Prime Media. He's going to be there taking photos. We're going to have a photo booth we're talking about. I have Blind Optic there, who's done music videos for a lot of our Raider Nation artists. So he's going to be there doing videography. So it's going to be something that you don't want to miss. Even if you don't have access to the VIP event, just go to the club, because we're going to be out there, because the club is still open, but the VIP section will be closed, and we're going to have some alumni players from different teams there. So I know Mad Max, me and him, we chopped it up, and he was mentioning some players that I can't mention yet. So it's going to be, it's an amazing thing. And again, it's all for the community. It's a nonprofit that focuses on anti-bullying. We want to make sure we keep promoting awareness about this, because a lot of these kids, they get bullied at school, and we don't, we grew up in the era that there wasn't social media, during middle school or elementary, and these kids, and we have to understand as adults that these kids are 24/7 bullied. So from school, they go home, and now they're cyberbullied, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's Instagram, stuff like that. And next thing you know, you start seeing, little kids, that just take their lives away, because they can't handle it, or sometimes they go and tell their teachers, what's going on, and the teachers don't understand, and they think, well, why are you trying to tell him? Well, it was so important for him to tell you there's something going on. So we're trying to bring awareness, regarding anti-bullying. And one of the major things is having these 32 different teams in the NFL all under one roof at Club Troy, different super fans, to show a good sportsmanship, to show that we could all get along, and then ultimately, fundraising, for the bus, because we do have a mascot for ESF. It's the bully, and it's a bull.
Yeah.
And so he's going to be roaming around everywhere in the East Coast right now, promoting awareness. He's come out on TV already, different news channels. And so we want to bring it over here in the West Coast. So we're fundraising, and being that the draft is here in Las Vegas, what better place to promote it? So we have some, I know Puppet mentioned to one of our board members that he could bring the media out there. So, I mean, the more awareness, the better. And so I'm super excited of this event coming up with Elite Superfan. So again, if you guys are there at Fremont Street, check us out. We'll be there. Another event that's going on that same weekend is the Beers event for the event for suicide awareness.
Yeah.
You know, so we just talked kids being bullied. You know, also suicide awareness. You know, a lot of people right now, post-COVID, people are, you know, having anxiety. How are they going to pay their bills? How are they going to pay their mortgage? You know, we're having that. I'm seeing it, you know, being that I'm in the banking industry, I have people coming in trying to refinance their house and they don't qualify because they can't show income and they're so stressed out, anxiety. And the last thing, you know, that you want to hear is they're taking out their lives. You know, it's like, whoa, you know, so much going on out there. That you don't hear it, you know, but I'm seeing all this. I'm like, finance is one of the lead killers. You know, people stress out for finance and I'm like, whoa, crazy. But a Beers event, she's fundraising this event, and all that's going to the foundation that we talked about, JLS. I think that's what it is. I don't want to butcher it up. I'm sorry. I know I made the flyer.
He already messed up. He already messed up.
Yeah. Hold on. It is RLJJS Foundation. So Beer, check us out. It's going to be a lot of major, well-known super fans, Hall of Fame super fans there too, celebrities, you know, so it's gonna be all just Raider love. And so I know some of my elite super fan friends reached out to me as like, hey, are we invited too, or is this a Raider Nation? I'm like, you're invited too. You know, we don't bite, I promise.
Right.
You know, because we're all Raider Nation, you know, because it's gonna be majority 99% Raider Nation there, and it's a private event for people that invite known people. Like, it's not open to public, but if you know certain someone, you can go in there, you know. But again, all the fundraising is going to go to that foundation to help out for suicide awareness. She's doing major great things, and I love it that she took me in consideration and actually made me a co-host also of the event.
No,
So
there you go.
yeah, it's like
Crazy. Well, no, I mean, you know, the whole situation with the bullying and stuff like that. You know, I mean, my 11-year-old, he was bullied, you know, like 2-3 years ago, you know, and that was with the parent seeing it with her own eyes. Myself, I saw it with my own eyes. My kid was bullied, you know, he was pushed down, you know, and it was just horrible to see that my kid was doing, you know, being and dealing with that, you know, but he didn't know like what to say or anything, you know, so I went ahead and I spoke my mind, you know, professionally, even though I wanted to say what I really wanted to say, you know. But it sucks. It really sucks because, like I said, you know, even when I was younger, I think I've gotten bullied a few times, you know. But I mean, it kind of changed my attitude the way everything is now, you know. So I'm trying to get my kid to understand everything, like, you know, that it does happen, but don't take it, you know, build up inside you. You need to talk about it, you know. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, that Tiffany is all, you know, doing that. I've known her for a while. I think we even participated in probably about 2 years ago or so. We participated in a event for the what was it? It was for a Halloween event. So she had a Zoom Halloween party, and my sons and we participated in it, you know. So we were all dealing with that and stuff like that. I mean, it was fun. It was a Zoom party, you know, since the Zoom parties began, and I kind of like went with all the whole Zoom parties meetings now. So
yeah, you know, one thing leads to another, and you are as more busy than I am. You're like everywhere in Raider Nation, and so they're always pulling you up to do all these events or even host them. And now that you're teamed up and with Homer, Section 105 Media, I think both of you guys together, you know, like I told you guys like the power couple. You guys could take this to another level, and I'm glad, you know. So far, this is like the second episode I've seen this year, and it looks good. Everything's running smooth, and I like where it's going. So I hope to see a lot of great things coming out, you know, from Section 105 Media.
Oh, yeah. Baby steps with me, man, because I'm like, I don't want to mess up his show. I don't want to take over, you know, and be like, hey, you know, but no. He's like, just come.
Hey, you know it was you that kicked the Wi-Fi or turned off the power, right?
It wasn't me. It was Savage, and he's not even around here. I blame it on Savage. I was like, I didn't do it. I didn't. No toque nada. I didn't do it. I just reached for my beer, and then all of a sudden we lose internet.
So we also I have the invitation. Well, I have to pay for it too, but it's all for good for Fred Bilentikov Hall of Fame Invitational Golf going on in Las Vegas. So if you guys are interested in that, that's on May 15, May 16, the golf event, and there's also like a dinner reception, and all that's going to the Tracy for Fred Bilentikov, so for the building, for everything that they do for at youth risk teens and everything that Angela and Fred actually do get involved with. So I really like what they're doing too, because that's part of like what Run Squad does too. And so I'll be there. Shout out to Charlie Boots from the NFL Alumni Lounge. You know, he's
Damn,
been
I
cool.
haven't heard from him for a long time. Ever since
Yeah,
shit, I think
he's been busy.
2016, I was live at they were doing a live video with 4Dub, and he grabbed my camera, my phone, and I was like, oh, he's seriously gonna walk around with that? So I got good footage of, the whole video that we were putting together, and that was actually the Monster Jam with 4Dub. So when he took my
Oh yeah,
phone around, so when my footage was, he was recording me dancing, and then when I got my phone back, I was recording everybody else, and then the video went out. So I'm in the beginning and at the end, with a few other people too. So that's when I first started, getting involved more with the Raider Nation and stuff like that. So I mean, I like being part of everything. It's like you get to know a lot of good people.
well, look at you when we walked around the stadium in the Legion Stadium. Everybody was, oh, Vanessa over here,
Oh, I
Vanessa
know.
over here. Come
Right. And then,
on,
hey, I just want to give you, Power Raiders, Steve. I appreciate you getting me on TV because remember, I went down there, I was saying hi to
Oh
everybody.
yeah.
So I followed you down there, and I was like, I just want to see Squid because, I haven't seen him or talked to him. I haven't met him in person. So when we were there at the stadium, I was like, oh, there's Power Raider. I'm going to go find him. And Speedy's like, just go do your thing. Go do your thing. I'm going to sit right here. And I was like, well, yeah. Because, we were sitting up at the top there. So I did. I found you, and I was like, you were in my eyesight. I was like, don't lose him because I need to. You were right down with everybody that I wanted to go say hi to. So I went down there and I just said hi. Next thing you know, I'm getting a lecture, and then next thing you know, I get all these text messages. You're on TV. You're on TV. And I was in the middle of Squid and Goon, So and then of course they catch me on my phone because I was like, Goon. Honestly, he's like, well, if you're not gonna go live with us here, then you need to go back up to your seat. So I was like setting up the live, and then all of a sudden they're like, really? You're on your phone? So, and then I think you had taken off, and you're like, I got to go meet more people. And I was like, okay, bye, thanks. And I stayed down there by myself. So I appreciate you getting me down there. So that was pretty cool.
Well, you saw my list I had when I go to the games, guys. A lot of people like message me or send me their sections or receipts. I'm like, hey, I got my kid over. Can you stop by, say hi? And I'll do maybe 5 or 6 trips throughout the stadium. Just to meet these kids. Because again, I'm gonna put it out there for everybody. If you guys out here in California and you guys have a Raider event, Raider theme party, I do not charge to show up as Power Raider. I take donations for Run Squad. Everything will go for Run Squad, and so if you guys have any Raider Nation theme parties for your kids, let me know. Let me know in advance. I'll be there. Be suited up. But
nice.
Yeah, so at the stadium, I'll go around and take pictures with whoever will let me know. Hey, come and visit me, what have you. So it's cool. It's fun, and it's a fun time. I mean, last year I think I went to every game except 2 of them, and one of them the Eagles won. And the Chargers game because they got so expensive. I usually buy my tickets last minute, but they went so crazy. They went like $800-900 for a ticket. I'm like, no, I'm good. So then we went to jackpot. We went to jackpot that night. Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, cool. Well, here we got to get on to Toozak, man. Glad you're doing good. We'll get you back on at some point. Then just send Oakland Raider Savage 2 of those patches. Before we let you go, tell the Raider Nation where they can find you.
Yep, you guys all can find me at GoGo Power Raider on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on my TikTok, on my Twitter is at GoGo Power Raider. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Unique Sports. He's one of my sponsors. Oakland Raiders football, Las Vegas videos, also my sponsors. Nation Most Hated, also one of my sponsors. Shout out to Made by Tony Perez. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for keep sharing my content, and I'll see you guys at the Raider Crusaders summer kickoff, and I would also be at Raiders de la Baja Fest this weekend. So yes, Power Raider will be first time south of the border. Just suit it up. So see you guys over there. Thanks again, Amber. Thank you, Vanessa. You guys are awesome, amazing couple. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, no camera. It doesn't matter, right? Where did I put the camera?
I don't know. He lost us.
Oh, yeah, right there. There we
Yay.
go. All right, cool. Raider Nation, that was Power Raider. We're moving right along. Got to get to Toozak. Hopefully he's still available. So, Demon Child, the mask came from me. I knew that the Raiders were going to trade Khalil Mack, and a lot of people were calling me crazy for saying that. But I kept telling them that they would, and when they eventually did, I was explaining my opinion on why they did it, and everybody just kept calling me a homer, so I just went with it, considering that the homer memes were going around at that point. So there you go. That's the origin of the mask. I'm not really a Simpsons fan per se. I'm more of a Futurama fan, so but whatever, there's the story. But anyways, let's get on to the next call. Hello, Raider Nation. Welcome to 3 Keys of Victory with Raider Homer and Talking Raider Shield. It's Chiefs Week, Raider Nation, and we got to get this W. And here with me today is Talking Raider Shield to help me figure out how we're going to do it with his 3 Keys of Victory. So how you doing, Talking Raider Shield?
I'm doing great.
Doing well.
Game day. Couldn't be more
time
to be hanging out with you in the Raider Nation.
It's an honor.
Back for another episode.
Hey, it's an honor for me,
Hey,
man.
it's always a pleasure to have you.
I've seen you around for a
This
long
is
time.
fun, man.
Even
I'm
in those
glad
little
that the
face
software
apps,
is up and running
your
again.
character was in
And
there, and I
we
was
got
like,
the
that's
Talking
awesome.
Raider
So
Shield.
I'm excited to have you on here.
Yes, sir.
And of course, this is
All right,
your
so with
first
that being
time, as I
said,
just
what
said,
are
on
your
Section
3 keys
105
to
Media
victory?
Network. So let's go ahead and get the basic interview
Okay, well, let's
and find
start off
out
with this. The
when
Raiders
and
are going to have
why
to
you
play
became a Raider fan.
flawless on both sides of the ball. What does
Well,
that mean?
my piece goes
first you
back
have to make the most out of
to the
every
late
drive
1970s, 78, 79. Then I started to really get more involved into the Raider scene. I liked what I was seeing. And so that's how I started to be. That's how I became a Raider fan. Actually, it was a friend of mine that he was from the Bay Area, and he kind of instilled that Raider Nation mentality on me, and so I kind of picked it up from there. And from that point on, this is already 1984, 86. So I got motivated to, like I said, to get a little more into the passion of following the Raider Nation. And so back in 87, no, actually, what happened was that then we had the move. The Raiders moved from, because I'm in Southern California, So I'm not from the Bay Area. I'm originally from San Diego, and so then we had the sudden move that the Raiders were going to leave the Bay Area and move down to LA. Well, to my surprise, I was like everybody else. I was in shock, but yet I was appreciative of the fact that now that I was going to have my team much closer to home. So my trips to the LA Coliseum became very often. From there on, it's just kind of like I said, it just started to build up, and I met with I used to at the Coliseum, the LA Coliseum. I used to watch the 3, 4, 5 amigos. They used to, get all decked out and their Mexican sombreros, and then I met Violator a couple of times, and watching these guys on TV. It kind of like it drove me even further to just wow, these Raider Nation gig is pretty awesome. I think I want to go ahead and get involved with this thing. And then actually what happened was I met one of the Darth Raiders. Actually, the original Darth Raider was from the Bay Area, but then in the LA Coliseum, I met the Darth Raider that took over for the one in the Bay Area, and this was Tony McManus, and Tony McManus is from San Diego. So anyway, he kept telling me to say, "Pop, you gotta get the gear on, brother. I see the enthusiasm, I see the love, I see the passion. You got to get on with this." And so little by little, piece by piece, late 80s again, I started putting my outfit, my war gear is what I like to call that. I don't like to call it a costume, but my war gear for game day. And so it just went on from there, and it not always did it look the way it look nowadays. Started, like I said, piece by piece. I mean, if I go through my photo album, I mean, I laugh myself at times at how this whole outfit became about. And so, like I said, it's been a while. It took a while to get it to where I wanted it and to where I felt comfortable with it, And so that was it. That was the image of Toozak. Now, the name Toozak became how that name came about back in the early 80s. Again, Jama Toozak used to be my favorite player of all time. So and they, and I didn't want to disgrace his name because he used to call him the Tooz, and I said, man, there's only one Tooz, and so I picked up on the name Toozak because of him. So again, it was a thing that it just came suddenly, and I said, this is it. Originally, I was wearing a different name, but my wife kind of didn't like it. I used to call I try to make it brief here. I used to call a radio show here in town locally, and I used to batch on the Chargers all the time, and any other team that I would call a radio station. And so I used to call, and after making my remarks or comments about the steam houses, well, guess what? They're going down. So I used to flush them down the toilet. So I used to have a sound of the flushing the toilet, and so I named Flusher. Well, the wife didn't like that name. Says, no, don't use that name. You got to go with something else. So anyway, that's how. Then I developed that Toozak because of my admiration for Jama Toozak and my the passion that he had, and so that's how I became Toozak.
That's awesome, man. So a lot, is going on. The Raider Nation is blowing up with, people gearing up and things like that. What's your take on all these new fans that are gearing up, and, what advice would you give to them?
Well, you know what? Just like when I started, I'm sure there's a lot of fans. The Raider Nation is such a huge fan base, and so they see, like the old guys like myself, Violator, Darth Raider, and Gorilla nowadays, and so they see the passion that we instill during the games and during the whether there's a tailgate, whether there's an event that we're showing up to represent the Raider Nation, and so they get motivated by seeing our actions. So it's something that you can develop. It's very easy to develop that, and I don't blame or point a finger at anybody that dresses up nowadays. That's their gig, and I appreciate what they do because I was there once, and so you have to admire people that it's a lot of work. And now it takes me nowadays I'm up in age, and so if I get on with the gear, it would take me probably 3 hours to get ready, and so these things take time, and so I respect and admire the time that a lot of these folks, the Raider Nation goes through to put their gear on together, and so but again, this is something that we all need to admire as a fan base. I know that there will never be a black hole and or there'll never be a fan base. We hope that there will turn into a fan base like in Oakland, like what we had in Oakland. But again, it's too early yet to prognosticate or to predict what's going to become of Vegas. I know that Vegas is a town that they're trying to make it more into a family type thing, and so but hopefully the Raider Nation can go ahead and really show the city of Las Vegas that, hey, look, we can bring this, that self thing that we had in Oakland, we can bring it to Vegas and make this a more passionate event for people to come and see this fan base. And so again, it's just a passion that only you can describe as a Raider fan, and it has to be admired.
So you've seen a lot with this team, a lot of changes, and this team has gone through a lot of changes here recently. We just had Scott Goldbranson on from Silver and Black today. He was talking about, Mark Davis and his Forbes ranking. The team is becoming very valuable. Mark Davis is starting to earn, millions and millions of dollars, enough to, pay for these players that he's getting right now. So, how are you feeling about Mark Davis and the job he's done as the new owner of the Las Vegas Raiders?
Mark Davis, he was very passionate with the Raider Nation in back in Oaktown, and quite frankly, he tried to do the best that he could to keep that team in the Bay Area in Oakland. Unfortunately, it didn't work out like that because it was all politics. But I think you really can't blame a lot of people in the Bay Area probably dislike Mark Davis quite a bit. But then there's also a handful or a bunch of Raider fans that understand why he had to do what he did. And I'm one of them. I support whatever he did. I'm first and foremost, I'm not an Oakland fan. I am when I was there, but I'm a Raider fan. And that's my prerogative. If the Raiders went to, let's say, Edmond, Oklahoma, or which kind of fan, Wichita, I'm a Raider fan, and that's just the way it's always been for me. The same thing when we're in LA. Yes, there were the LA Raiders, but I was a Raider fan first and foremost. So again, that move that Mark Davis made to Vegas, it got mixed into the politics and all that stuff. But really, quite frankly, it didn't appear that the Raiders were going to get a home feel or something that it would be talk about more than the Coliseum. There's people used to talk a lot of just nastiness about the Coliseum and the stench of it, and it was time to get a new stadium for this team. This team has been struggling with that deal with the stadium for a long time. So now this apparent Vegas move popped up, and as an owner, I would have jumped on it right away. So obviously, Mark Davis says, "Hey, you know what? There's nothing going to happen in Oakland, but I know that fan base will still be there. The Raider Nation is worldwide, and they'll be there." So he did what he had to do, move the team to Vegas, and here we are. We're home Vegas. We have a home now in Las Vegas.
So, man, last year, great season, lots of fourth quarter comebacks, made it to the playoffs, overcoming all the drama that happened with the coaching staff, new coaching staff this year. What do you think the Raiders are going to be able to do this year? The AFC West is looking really tough right now. Lots of really good players coming in, but we loaded up as well. How do you think we're going to be able to do this year in the NFL?
You know what? I'm very excited about what the season is going to bring. This 2022 season is going to bring. I know that McDaniels in the beginning there was a lot of Raider fans that were as to what the uncertainty of the team was going to be. because of what McDaniels had shown, reflected in the past. But I tell you what, he's a mature adult now. He's learned quite a bit in the NFL, and I think what we're going to see is going to shock and surprise a lot of the Raider fans. Besides the NFL, I think he's going to come strong. We're seeing flashes and lights and all kinds of intuitions that he's trying to put into this team. And I tell you what, a lot of these players after this season, I think they're going to want to come and play for the Raiders because what the team is going to represent. But I really like it. I think we're going to be a power force to deal with. I hope that Mr. Carr can really show because he has a passion for the Raider Nation, for the fan base, and with this new team, with this new coaching staff, I think he's gonna make it happen. He only has a few more years left, as to my beliefs, but hopefully he can go ahead and just lay it all out this season, and perhaps maybe another 2 or 3 more and represent and show that the Raiders are a team that you have to deal with on every occasion, whether it's on the road or whether it's at home. And that's what I feel about these upcoming seasons. So I'm looking forward. Truly looking forward. I think people are going to be afraid. It's going to be like back in the day where people are going to be afraid to play the Raiders, and hopefully that mentality will instill on all these young players because of what McDaniels decided. I mean, we got a taste of what New England did, and so I think he's bringing a lot of that, that winning sensation, that winning attitude. And so we'll see what's going to happen. But again, I'm all positive with it. There's nothing negative that I have to say about what this new group is bringing to the house. And so we'll see what happens.
Coming with the fire, Toozak, man. You did not let down Toozak at all, man. I love this interview. I'm happy to have you here on Section 105 Media Network, man. Looking forward to having you again. Now, I always ask Wayne when he comes on here, like, what message does he have for the Raider Nation? Is there something that you would like to say to the Raider Nation to inspire them, or to get them back on track if maybe they need some guidance?
Stay strong. There's going to be some ups and downs, especially with this new coaching staff. I know that we get desperate. This team has gone through 20-some years, 21 years, 22 years, 20 years actually, of a little bit of mediocrity and a bit of all the things amongst some of the things that this team was lacking. So we need to stay strong as a fan base. Just keep going. I mean, just keep pushing. Just stick with the team. And again, there's going to be some ups and downs, but never let up. Never let up. Keep the passion strong. When you go to that stadium, keep that passion strong and just fire it up. I mean, just let it all hang out. And that's what I do when I go to the games. Unfortunately, I'm getting, up in age now, so, I kind of slow down a little bit, but the bottom line is you got to bring it all out and leave it there. And the same thing, when I see those young players on the field, I let them know, so you know what? You got to leave it here. Don't leave it in the locker room. Don't leave it on no airplane. Leave it here at home or on the road. This is you. That you're representing the silver and black. Okay, this is what the silver and black has meant all this time, all the way through his insertion and when we became the Raiders and when we became the Raider Nation. So it's all about just leaving it all on the field and showing the passion and the love for the silver and black.
Boom, with the fire. I appreciate that, Toozak. Thank you for the message. Thank you for the time. We're running a little bit late, but we do Oaktown Legends every year on January 30th, the birthday of the Raiders, celebrating the birth of the Oakland Raiders and the fans that made the tailgates legendary. I'd love to have you back on. We could get you in there with Senor and Wayne, and I think that would be a great interview. Are you up for that?
Those are my brothers. Do not let my brothers down. So absolutely, I'm like I said, I'm humble and I'd be glad to join the group and whenever possible, of course, and talk about our passion, which is the silver and black. So
all right, cool.
Absolutely,
we'll be in touch, and we'll definitely find places. Okay, well, we'll be in touch, and we'll find places to put you on this channel because, man, you got a lot of energy, a lot of fire, and a lot of passion, and I appreciate that.
That's what it's all about, baby. Go Raiders. You guys take care.
Go Raiders.
You got it.
All right, Raider Nation, no camera again. But it's okay, it's right here. See, it's right there. This picture's in the way.
Oh man, technical difficulties.
Let me mess with it. I'm bored.
You're bored?
Well, I messed up.
Why are you bored? See, I ain't coming on here anymore. He's bored. Oh hell.
All right. All right, Raider Nation. Toozak, lots of energy, lots of fire, fixing my stuff right there. I appreciate that, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. What should we do? Do we have an outro right here? Oh, yeah, the 2-minute warning. I'd like to thank Shalif for the drum track that you're hearing right now. He sent this drum track out. I was supposed to write it, write some the autumn wind to it. 2-minute warning. I'm supposed to rant and rave. I mean, I don't know what to say. Half the shit I want to say, I'm just going to start another fucking war. So I'm just going to leave it alone. But, you know what? Go to the Black Hole event. I'm going to be there. Broadcasting Raiderhead show. Shout out to the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew. I appreciate what they do. They were legit and they were honest with what they're about. So I appreciate them. Shout out to the Misfits. What else? I don't know.
Let's go to the chat line. See who's all on the chat line.
Chat line? Okay.
So, let me see. I know we had technical difficulties earlier, so Raider Travis is telling me to smile. I'm smiling. Let me see. Who else we got in here? We got Power Raider, thanking Toozak, Raider Travis, Anna Diaz is up in here. Dark Clown, what's up, man? I haven't talked to you for a long time, ever since we had that Zoom. No, it wasn't a Zoom party. It was a messenger party, I think it was, with Raider Speedy and I. He says, great show. Thanks, fam. Keep up the great work. Thank you. You are welcome. Dark Clown Raider. So, let me see. Who else? Who else is up in here? Let's see. Is Zell still in here? So I appreciate y'all jumping on in the chat line, giving a shout out to us. Where's Oso?
No Oso?
Oso's working. He's Mimi's. He's probably sleeping. I don't see, well, besides Anna,
can't even
TBC
get
family.
a view.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I sound like Savage now. See what you did, Savage? You cut off our internet. Now I'm saying, oh yeah. So Anna was like, Vanessa, lemon drops, you and me. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. So I apologize in advance. So if Anna and I take off and do lemon drops, oh Lord. So yeah, I remember Anna. That was a good night, fun night. I think we both turned into security guards. I don't know, but she's an official security guard, so she'll probably take out everybody. But yeah, so that's all. That's it. Everybody in the chat line. So for those of you, like Power Raider says, I'm gonna give him a list. Let's see. Sparkle Conley, I'm here. What's up, fam? What's up? Nice to have you on here. So like he said before, Power Raider, for those of you on here in the chat line, y'all get a Power Raider patch. So I'll send him a list. Izal says, I am in laughing mode. Oh man. Well, that's a good thing. So laughing is healthy for y'all. Laugh. You gonna laugh? He's not gonna laugh. He's something else. Oh Lord. All right. So I think that's...
All right, Monday Nights Live, hosted by Raider and Vanessa, Raider Homer, 3 Ring Circus, written and directed by Oakland Raider Savage, Raider Puppet, Raider and Vanessa, and myself. Today's music was provided by Raiderhead, 4Dub, and Big Mac, I believe. It's coming up. Shout out to our sponsors, ChuckyStugs.com. And Toozak, man, thanks for coming on the show, dude. You had a lot of energy, man. You really brought up this episode and closed it out just right, man. You gave me that little boost I needed, man. I'll tell you what. So I appreciate your time. Shout out to all the guests. Keep it up. Oh, Scott Branson, man, I appreciate your help too. Looking forward to having you back on here at some point. Everybody that came on tonight, keep doing the good things you do. And then, yeah. All right, so with all that being said, here, I'll put out this little thing and then I'm out of here. Have a good night.
Hasta la bye-bye.